Shalom, Yashala, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to the Most High Yahweh. I do so in the name of His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders of Yasharallah. Call Halayim Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Harakah Kodash, for blessing our elders with the spirit of truth so that we may know. Shout out to the Akim and the Aquathium that's keeping the faith in the works. Y'all keep at it. It's your brother Abaya coming at you with more precepts. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 24 and verse 28. It says, "Be not a witness against thy neighbor without cause, and deceive not with thy lips." All right. It's laws in this book. It's laws in our holy books. That basically tell you how to be one amongst another. And if we follow that, as a nation, that's what lifts us up. All right. This devil who is oppressing us, who claims to follow quote unquote God, all right, they're saying God we trust, one nation under God, so forth and so on. They follow none of these laws. Right? They follow none of these laws, man. So today's video is basically gonna be another expose of the character of the devil spoken of in the Bible. The deceiver, Esau. Not only on Esau, but on his system as well. So I'm gonna let this video play. Y'all know how I do. I'll be back.
Special report now from the ABC 15 investigators. And how awful would this be? You're out in Scottsdale for dinner or drinks, and some random person does this.
Then you come back to your car to find the window smashed, and you have no idea why. Now imagine you flag down a police officer for help, and you end up getting handcuffed and arrested for a hit and run you didn't commit.
That's exactly what happened to an Innocent Valley woman. She was stripped naked, had blood forcibly drawn, and her mugshot splashed all over the internet. Tonight, she shares her story with ABC 15 investigator Dave Biscabing.
It raises serious concerns about officers who refuse to listen and take a few extra minutes to learn the truth.
The moment where it was like, oh my God, I've lost control. It's over.
Yes, exactly when he told me to put my hands behind my back, and I did, and that's when everything went black.
And that's because for the past 45 minutes, nothing Yessie Garcia said or did mattered. She was repeating.
See, that's Eve, right? Garcia, man, she either Ephraim or Issachar, all right? Or from one of the northern tribes. But this is the devil, and you see she pretty, right? This is the devil with rank in this society to be able to handle society however they see fit. And they got a whole system backing them, right? Scripture says that we would be basically killed in this society and no one would be held accountable for it, right? And we see it all the time, right? This man creates different laws, right? And creates people to enforce said laws. And it's basically like you got license to kill. Basically, you got license to do whatever it is you feel like doing, all because of your attachment to the system. Now, if you're attached to the system by blood, meaning this is your family system, it works way different than the individual that's just working in that system. And it ain't by blood, right? Because this is Esau's system. So when Esau works for his system, this man got leeway to do whatever he feel like doing for real, up until a certain point. And that's only if the higher-ups say that that point has been reached. It ain't got nothing to do with us. Your marching, your protesting, none of that ain't got nothing to do with it. It's all about the higher-ups. All right, so I'm going to let the video play.
Called a liar and falsely accused by Scottsdale police. We'll get back to her arrest in a moment. But first, let's start at the beginning. May 24th, 2020, Yessie and her then boyfriend park in this spot around 8:45 p.m. Then around 10:02, this guy decides to jump on the hood and stomp on the windshield before running off. Yessie gets back to her car about an hour later.
The windshield was just shattered, and I was just kind of shocked.
No idea what happened?
No, I didn't. Yeah, I was kind of shocked. And at that time, there was some police officers on their bicycles not too far from there, and we got them.
Is this your car, you said? Now, here's what the couple didn't know. A half hour earlier, police were called to a hit-and-run pedestrian crash. And here's a map. This is where Yessie's car was parked. This was the hit-and-run. They're 0.3 miles apart. So when police saw the smashed windshield, case closed. As you're about to see, nothing was going to change their mind.
I know that you're talking about.
This is the first thing a supervisor, Sergeant Brian Steele, tells Yessie.
Your car was just involved in a hit-and-run collision where a pedestrian was hit. And don't make faces like you don't know what to talk about, but listen to me. Listen to me. Leaving the scene of an injury accident is a felony. This isn't my first day. I know that you were driving and you were worried about it because you're drinking. If you continue, listen to me.
my cigarettes. You can ask the hi-fi security guard.
Then how did your car have damage on your windshield?
idea.
Okay.
I have no
Listen to me. Because of the nature of the incident and the injuries, if you continue to say we don't know that you're driving and you don't know what happened to your car, we're going to do DNA tests and all sorts of other things to the car, and it's going to show that you were in the driver's seat. But
See that devil, man? That devil talking all them lies, man. All them lies rolling off that devil tongue like spit, man. And like I said, well, you see this dude that's in the shot now. That's her boyfriend. If Buddy wasn't there, this thing probably would have went totally left. Cause like I said, she pretty. And when them dirty, low down, Edomite dirt bags see a pretty woman, man, they get all kind of thoughts in their mind to do all kind of wicked stuff, and we've seen on video the things that they do. We've seen cops literally rape a woman in jail, right? We've seen Esau's or Ray soldiers, man, grope a woman on the side of the road, man. Like dressed up, ass out, just groping, right? All in her private parts, man. We've seen countless incidents of such, but as it pertains to this sister right here, the most I was looking out for her, to be real with you, and you're gonna see further what I mean when you see the rest of this video. So.
Listen, her friend got the same treatment.
I'm not going to listen to you because you're lying to me. The problem is you guys left, were involved in a collision, you panicked, you pulled over here.
No, we did not. Okay. You cannot pin that. You're not.
See how he just making up a whole story? Where you getting this information from, man? This man making up a whole story, not allowing them folk to talk, not allowing them folk to, you can't even disagree. Listen when he said, when brother was like, nope. And the lady was like, hey, go check the camera. I just got here. I don't know what you talking about. Nah, you lying. I don't want to hear none of that. I don't want to hear it. And it's the supervisor, man. This ain't even a regular cop. This the cop that you call, or you supposed to call, when the regular cops is acting up. The sergeant is like the supervisor for the shift. All right, so they looking doomed right about now. All right, so let's let this play a little bit further, man.
You're not pinning that on us because that is not.
You're not listening to me.
I'm listening to you. You're saying that this vehicle was involved.
Listen, stop talking for a second. You're not listening to me.
Officers refused to believe they had just come from a nightclub and had been there for hours.
Let me show you the transaction.
I don't need to see the transaction.
Why? Because it validates my truth?
No, there's evidence that you can't dispute.
That's not evidence about anything.
See how he keep lying, man? That dude got a chip on his shoulder, right? Probably lazy as hell and didn't feel like righteously investigating nothing to see what really happened. And you got two Israelites right there. right? It's easy money, man. Low-hanging fruit. Anytime a crime happens, find the nearest Jake. Put it on them, right? They know we oppressed. They know we poor. They know 9 times out of 10 we can't afford a lawyer, right? Depending on the individual, they know 9 times out of 10 they done been bammed up in this system because they understand that this system is against us. They know full well their place in this world. They front like they don't. They front like, well, I don't see color, and that was so long ago, and this is 2021, and we can change and come together. They front like that. But the truth of the matter, man, they hunting, bro. Right? So let me see. I don't want to just talk. Let me bring out the script right quick, then I'll get back to the video. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 16, and verse 28. It says, a froward man soweth strife, and a whisperer separateth chief friends. Right? A froward man soweth strife. That means perverse people stir up trouble. And that's what this dude is doing. This nigga making up a whole story to try to get these folk jammed up in prison because that's the penalty for the crime that he trying to throw on them. That's prison time right there, man. That ain't no ticket. Then you go home, pay the court. Nah, that ain't none of that. That man trying to get them some years for something they had nothing to do with.
There's a person that hit the windshield.
Nobody hit the window.
Okay.
This car.
All right, I'm not going to argue with you, man.
Won't argue, but police would lie to him repeatedly.
I already know she was driving. I'm not stupid. We have witnesses and we have cameras. I'm trying to help protect you guys now because now you're lying to us. She has glass on her clothing like an explosion, like small
Just bold-faced lying. Look, this Proverbs 14 and verse 5, it says, a faithful witness will not lie. Right? But a false witness will utter lies, man. This man didn't witness a damn thing. This man has zero evidence. This man pulling a story out his ass. And they got stuff to prove him wrong. And he not even allowing it to be, man. And this is a sergeant on a police force, man. If he doing these people like that, just imagine the people in the past that have been done like that. That then the Most High didn't look out for them like he looked out for these two.
shards of glass.
Sir, did you have glass on your shirt?
No, not at all.
Body camera video shows officers shining flashlights on Yessie, claiming they see glass on her top.
Little specks of it on her shirt.
And like we said earlier, leading to her arrest, there was nothing Yessie could say or do to change their mind.
Said I
So now at this point, I'm almost certain, you know what I'm saying? She heard that she's a Hebrew. She's heard the brothers on the block, because this is a worldwide thing right now. I would be surprised if it's a person living now that have never heard of Hebrew Israelites, that have never heard the truth of the Bible. I would be surprised, right? It may very well be, but I'd be surprised, right? So at this moment, while she got them cuffs on her wrist and she's behind or in the back seat of that cop car, I'm almost certain this is what was going through her mind. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 120 and verse 2. It says, deliver my soul, O Yahweh, from lying lips and from a deceitful tongue. All right? Verse 3 says, what shall be given unto thee, or what shall be done unto thee, thou false tongue? Right? I'm almost certain she was, Father, they lying. Please get me out of this situation. And don't just get me out of this situation. Please bam them up for trying to put me in this situation. Right?
didn't do this. That's all I could say. And it yeah, I just wanted them to believe me.
She was taken to the station, and because they claimed glass was on her clothes, Yessie says she had to strip naked.
Pretty embarrassing and just humiliating.
Was that before or after they took your blood?
That was the first thing. And then they walked me out, they sat me down in this chair.
She asked to see the warrant first, but Officer Ben Roberson refused.
Okay, can I see that?
When we're done, I don't have time to waste you reading documents. I searched you, that's all I need to do. And if you don't put your arm out, you're going to be strapped down. We don't want that. Put your arm out so we don't have to tie you down like an animal.
He also misses her vein and then blames her.
See, you made me miss by moving.
Here's what else police missed or ignored. This video, obvious, indisputable proof that Yessie is innocent. Officers had this surveillance video before she was handcuffed or brought to the station. An officer went to a nearby building, spoke to a security guard, had him pull up the footage.
The call came out at 10:48. So if we go back to like 10:40.
The police report to Officer Nicholas Fay wrote, video review was inconclusive to show if the vehicle had left and come back or remained there the entire time, based on the constant pan of the camera. But that's not true. The camera pans back and forth about every 30 seconds, and the car always there. Police arrest.
Bold-faced lying, man. Right? These are the individuals that are attached to the system that's telling you how to operate, man. This is what I'm trying to show you. This ain't a knock against the police force, man. Because all police ain't bad, to be honest. We talking about this system. This system that allows this bull. This system that don't check that bull. This system that's telling you now, right, that if you don't follow this system, you're not going to be able to operate how you want to operate in this society. I'm showing you the individual that's telling you or that's giving you the information that's what's the word I'm looking for? That's provoking you to do something that you really do not need to do. Right? These folk have no issues making guinea pigs out of the less fortunate. You see how they slave catchers act when they're around the less fortunate, because they are allowed to, because it's already understood this is not our world. We living under the thumb of our oppressors. Right? The book of Proverbs chapter 24 and verse 8, he that deviseth to do evil shall be called a mischievous person. It's the damn devil, man. It says he that deviseth to do evil. Right? That's what this man does, man, day in, day out. How can I bam them up now? What law can I make to bam them up now? Right? What mandate can I make to bam them up now? What stipulation can I create to make sure that they stay oppressed? To make sure that they stay downtrodden? All right? Proverbs 24 and verse 9 says, the thought of foolishness is sin, and the scorner is an abomination to men. All right? The thoughts in this man's mind that he really was going to send these people to prison, man, that is crazy. That is crazy. They just went out, whatever they were doing, they just went out and ended up at some restaurant. She got a few drinks. Imagine you just go out with your woman, right? You go out to eat, y'all sit down and eat. She have a few drinks, you have a drink or whatever it is. You come at the restaurant, the police at your car destroyed. It wasn't destroyed when you got there. But you come out the restaurant, your car destroyed, you call the police. Police come and claim that you committed a crime, like just now. You committed a crime. You say, I was in there with my woman and we were doing ABCD and whatever. They say, I don't want to hear it. I'm not going to check, Jack. I don't want to hear your story. Stop talking to me. You finna go to jail. And not only are you finna go to jail, we finna throw prison time at you. Imagine your mindset, bro, when if you were in that, and it didn't stop there. They're gonna tell you why. It didn't stop there. Just hold up.
Yessi for 2 counts of DUI and failure to stop at the scene of an accident causing injury or death.
I couldn't believe it. I had cooperated. I had done everything that they asked me to. I guess the fact that they just wouldn't check the cameras.
Several days after her arrest, Yessi hired a defense attorney who tracked down his own copy of the video and sent police a timestamp version. That's when Scottsdale dropped the charges. But the damage was done because the morning after her arrest, her mugshot already on the news and all over the internet. Even the New York Daily News. Yessi filed a lawsuit in late May, but she's dropping the suit. Attorneys tell her because of qualified immunity, it will be difficult to hold the officers accountable.
Why are we sitting down here? Why is this a story you're wanting to tell?
To clear my name.
So after all of that, they put on blast, man. Call news reporters, put her face out there on social media as a murderer, right? As a murderer that fled the scene of a hit and run. That is crazy, man. And then at the end of all of that, what they say, it's nothing you can do about it. She tried to sue, had to drop it. They told her it's nothing you can do about it. That's the world that we living in right there. These people don't give a damn about you, Israel. You so-called blacks, Native Americans, or you so-called blacks, natives, and Hispanics, all the so-called Negro descent. This is not your rest. This is not your kingdom. This is not your world, man. And the Most High is destroying this place before your eyes. You really need to wake up and deal with reality, man. You can't vote your way out this. You can't love your way out of this. You have to deal with what it is so that we can move on. And the only way we're going to be able to move on is to go through all of the wickedness that these devils have in store for us, because the Most High is going to allow them to, because it's sifting season, man. Facts, man. The past, if you read script in the past, all Israel got saved. This time, it ain't working like that. Only the elect. So it's going to be a lot of deaths as it pertains to Israel in the near future. All right? So I'm going to let this finish out.
Clear my name, and even for don't believe everything. I know everyone says that, but really have no idea what that person really just went through.
See, man,
If you
look at
didn't
the
park
devil,
in
man.
a spot with a surveillance video, I don't think that you're sitting in front of me.
I think there's a good chance you're in prison right now.
Right.
That's why, despite everything that happened, Yessi still considers herself.
Thanks a lot, y'all should all have had a little interference, man. Goddamn devil. All right, so I'm gonna let this video finish up.
To clear my name. Clear my name, and even for don't believe everything. I know everyone says that, but really you have no idea what that person in that mugshot really just went through.
If you did,
What she just described is propaganda. Them folk can put your picture on social media and on TV and claim you did something, and nobody know the story. When I tell you, everybody gonna believe that you did that. And they gonna push it and push it and push it until the lie becomes a somewhat truth in the eyes of whoever is watching it, because it's all about what you perceive, man. If they show that picture and put a caption over that thing so often or so many times, that is what it is. Right? And all of this is mirroring what we going through right now and what they're about to put us through, man. They already talking so crazy about people that ain't aligning themselves with the beast. So it's coming.
Park in a spot with a surveillance video. I don't think that you're sitting here in front of me. I think there's a good chance you're in prison right now.
Right.
That's why, despite everything that happened, Yessie still considers herself lucky.
My heart goes out to all those people that aren't able to be as lucky as I am.
See, she don't know no better, for real, for real. She talking about luck, man. That's the Most High. Ain't no such thing as luck, man. It's the Most High. The Most High controls all good, evil, all your steps. Scripture says your steps are ordered by the Most High. How then can a man understand his own way? All right. So I'm gonna leave with. Let me see. Let's see. Psalm 37 and 12. Try that out. Psalm chapter 37 and verse 12. It says, "The wicked plotteth against the just." This is Psalm 37 and verse 12. "The wicked plotteth against the just, and gnasheth upon him with his teeth." Right? The wicked is plotting against you, Yasha Allah. Right? And bringing pain, bro. Right? Verse 13 says, "Yahweh shall laugh at him, for he seeth that his day is coming." It's not going to last forever, man. Right? And like I said earlier, this kingdom is done. It's falling before your eyes, man. It is not going to bounce back. It will not bounce back. They have to pay for all of the atrocities that they have done, that they are doing, and that they will continue to do as long as they're in power. So abide babal, man. Right, so Most High willing, these precepts in this video were edifying. Call Halom Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Harakakudah, Shalom Yashala.